take a breath. Now the point behind the basketball is not again just for fun, it is actually to work out the whiskers he has on his face, and Callum's got 76 of them in total. Now he uses them a bit like a second pair of eyes, so he can feel vibrations in the world around him, and it makes him pretty good at dribbling a basketball. But hopefully he's going to bring it back to Amy. We'll give him a cheer. Very well done.
Come this way. The video was like 65
I felt like I was at home in Scotland there with those goalkeeping skills. Well done you. It hit the back of the net first for sure. Now we're going to play another game that works out Callum's whiskers, and it is where we are going to get all 5 of these rings into the water. Now Callum can see the rings, but colours can be a bit tricky for him to see. Some of them he doesn't see the same way we do. So he's going to have to use his whiskers to feel each of the rings in the water. Now what you're going to see Amy try to do is throw the rings into the water. Now this doesn't look that fancy. Callum just has to sit there and do nothing. But this was a behaviour that was trained with him, and it took Callum about 2 years before he'd wait for us to throw 1 ring in. So it's taken a long time to get to this point, but he's been very, very well behaved. So we're going to let him go off and try and find them. Now his technique is questionable, because what Callum does try and do, once he finds the rings, is he tries to fit them all in his mouth. And I admit he's got a big mouth, but he definitely can't fit all 5 of these rings in there. But he's doing it very quick today. Give him a cheer. Well done, you Callum.
Better than
I think he thought he was done after 4 and just happened to run into the 5th one. Now we can play another game with these rings that gets absolutely every single one of you involved, and we're going to see if Callum can catch them. So it's a bit more challenging to catch them as they fly through the air. Now we are going to get you to help us out a little bit with this, because bless her heart, Amy up there. Hi Amy. You were born and raised in Newcastle, weren't you? That's a nice place. So between you and me, she can't count as high as 5. So get this everyone. You're going to do the counting for us! The sound of disgruntled adults. It's my favourite sound on a Sunday evening. Now I'm going to lead you in again. Your line is going nuts, okay? Are you ready for numbers? Yeah. Now I'm going to give you a clue. The first one is number 1. All you've got to do is shout 1 as loud as you can. So are you ready? With ring number 1.
Whoa!
Now do you know what? They weren't that bad. But
Wow.
you did get beaten by 1 northerner, and that's embarrassing. So we're going to try again. Are you ready with ring number
2.